Welcome, my dear students. Today again I am here with English grammar, the sentence part 2. Till now we have discussed kinds of sentences, whereas we have discussed assertive or declarative sentences in detail. Today I am here with interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentence. A sentence that asks a question is called an interrogative sentence. It always ends with a question mark. For example, who has broken the vase? Why is the child crying? Where is your bicycle? Here you can see all the sentences are ending with a question mark. Interrogative sentences are of two kinds, yes or no question and other WH question. For example, do you like stories? This answer you will give either in yes or no. Whereas, if I ask you, who invited you? Whom do you want to talk? What can be used for persons? So here the sentence is beginning with a WH pronoun. We should remember, in an interrogative sentence we put auxiliary verb before the subject. Now here in yes or no kind of question you can see I have placed an auxiliary verb do before subject you. We put a mark of interrogation or a question mark at the end of an interrogative sentence. Look at interrogative pronouns. Who, whose, whom. They are used only for persons. Who is used as subject. What, which, they are used for persons as well as things. Whom, it can be used as object. Let's take some examples. What are you writing these days? Which of these books have you written? Who is he? How you will answer it? You will answer it like, he is my friend or he is a businessman. What is in your pocket? What is he? So how you can answer it? I have my handkerchief in my pocket. He is a teacher, etc. Let's move on. Imperative sentence. A sentence that makes a command or order or a request is called an imperative sentence. It also ends with a full stop. For example, bring me a glass of water. Please open the door. Complete your homework now. Here you can see, bring me a glass of water. It's an instruction. Please open the door or kindly open the door. Then it becomes a request with please and kindly. If the words are added please and kindly, the same sentence change the meaning and it becomes a request. Complete your homework now. It's a advice or we can say it's an instruction. Don't waste time watching silly cartoon movies. It's an advice. Instruction. Now look at exclamatory sentence. An exclamatory sentence expresses strong feeling or emotion. A sentence that conveys a strong feeling or emotion is called an exclamatory sentence. It always ends with an exclamation mark. For example, what a beautiful flower. How sad it was. Ouch! I got hurt in my knee. How beautiful the butterfly is. What a nuisance it is. Here you can see exclamation mark at the end of the sentence. So, we put a mark of exclamation at the end of an exclamatory sentence. Let's have some more examples. Identify the following sentences whether they are declarative, interrogative, imperative or exclamatory. How far the station is. Here you can see exclamation mark at the end means it is an exclamatory sentence. Do you know me? This sentence is ending with a question and asking something. It means it's an interrogative sentence. We should respect our elders. Here it's a declaration, a positive sentence. So, and ending with full stop means declarative sentence. Stand at ease, imperative sentence ending with full stop and a command. I hope you understand all kind of sentences and how you can identify them. Thank you.